Why do Nigeria's federal representatives do constituency projects and write their names with their pictures on such projects like the money came from their pockets? My federal representative donated solar lamps to our community. I was asked to thank him. Out of personal curiosity, I asked if the project was done with personal funds. The politician who facilitated the project got offended, quickly jumped into a reaction that suggested I was ungrateful. The gist is that when the representative was asked to do something in our community, he had claimed we have money and our community didn't need any government intervention. So, this politician was suggesting and clearly stated that though the project wasn't from personal funds, a federal representative could have omitted doing anything in our community. Wow, this was instructive on its own. That even the constituency projects are not based on merit. That we did projects in Community A this year, and when next we have funds, it ought to be Community B. It's not even the order of the day. It's man, no man. It has to be at the behest of political allies. Also, God help you that you already formed an association funded by personal donations of the residents. You may not even be considered for any project. A community where the very rich and very poor, including unpaid pensioners and retired civil servants, contribute to become their own government, to secure their community, build infrastructure, and even maintain roads. Government officials just willfully abandon you because you have money. Nigeria's democracy is too expensive. First off, if you want to appreciate a politician for donating to your community, the attitude of gratitude will be much deeper if you found out it was from their personal accounts. Also, imagine thanking a representative for what you assumed was a constituency project and finding out it was from their personal donations. It will be an underwhelm, right? Anyway, my questions didn't go down well. I can be easily misunderstood, but what's with the attitude? Are you doing us a favor? In Nigeria's democracy, our representatives are not volunteers, not at all. They get paid huge monthly salaries, huge salaries. It's officially supposed to be around 700,000 monthly, but none of them will tell you how much they get paid because it's usually over 10 million naira monthly for pretty much doing nothing, if you ask me. A lot of our reps don't even attend plenary. They're enjoying their wealth around the world. They go on recess as if plenary is lifting weights. They sit only for a few days weekly, and when they do sit, they do it like the work of talking is hard work, while Nigerians continually endure hardships due to maladministration. Who are Nigerians' representatives representing? But the majority of Nigerians are too hungry and focused on meeting our daily 2K. We don't have time to demand accountability of these reps. Let's do a little exercise. Do you know the name of your constituency's federal representative at the House of Representatives? Raise your hand. No hands? They're seeking re-election. Constituency projects are springing up from individuals who we hardly felt their representations for several years, while the majority of the people they represent suffered. And some of these representatives have been in the National Assembly since 1999. We spend billions on them yearly. Nigeria, who bewitched you? Colonized by Britain, who still holds our monarchical culture in high esteem. We abandoned our own monarchies because we are a state with over 400 different nations. We adopted democracy practiced by the Americans because their nation is also of many different nations. But our own representatives earn the highest in the world, while the citizens they represent are the poorest in the world. My Nigeria. Nigerians have risen up to take back their country though. That gladdens my heart. But I hope we're angry enough to ensure all the old politicians in our upper and lower chambers are retired in 2023. We can't teach old foxes new tricks. My advocacy today, therefore, is to ask that we scrap the National Assembly. But who will hold subsequent presidents accountable, Jumoke, you may ask? Instead of proposing more seats for women, I would suggest we combine the upper and lower chambers. One person can represent a senatorial district and federal constituency, I beg. Take constituency projects back to the local government, right? Make representatives elected volunteers who only get accommodation, feeding, and transportation, no salaries. And watch the National Assembly become a house of people who truly want to serve, not retirement homes for failed governors and political jobbermen. You and I will succeed in 2022.